Yes, today we are in the writing realm and we are talking about one of my favorite assets to create. It's great for any copywriter's portfolio. In fact, you need this in your portfolio if you don't have one yet, especially if you're doing copywriting. That is, of course, the sales page. So today I'm going to walk through 8 secret ingredients. Well, they're not secret ingredients, 8 regular ingredients, great things that every sales page needs. Plus, then at the very end, I'm going to give you my secret ingredient to high converting sales pages at the end. So stay tuned. Let's dive into some definitions here. A sales page is also called a sales letter, or sometimes it combines with a landing page, but those can be two separate things. So if you hear all of those terms floating about, then you might want to check with your client and see if there's a separate sales page or if the landing page is the sales page, etc., etc. Just to make sure that you're using the right techniques for that. It's the text. The sales page is the text/copy that a prospective client will consume in order to decide if they're going to purchase, accept your offer, purchase whatever you're selling. It's persuasive writing that explains to the client, it explains a client's offer, so it explains your offer or the company's offer to the client. It addresses questions that might come up. It showcases testimonials of previous users or buyers, and it's all in the hopes of selling a product or service. So a good sales page will include at least 5 of the following. A great sales page will include all 8, no questions asked. So grab a pencil for this one because I know you're going to want to take notes. Let's start. Every sales page needs 1. To address a specific problem. Good sales copy doesn't actually sell a product or a service. It sells a solution to a problem. Your writing should really never say, buy this product, because that is not exactly what's addressing the client's problem. And it's not actually why people buy things. They buy things to solve a problem. They don't buy things just to have them generally. So focus on a remedy to a problem the potential client already has. So for example, if you're selling comfy bed sheets, you're not actually selling comfy bed sheets, you're offering a restful night's sleep. So the problem your client might be having is insomnia or fitful sleeping, or maybe they have a new kid and they're up all the time and they need to be able to get to sleep quickly because they're up and down throughout the night, right? Those are actual problems. So you're not selling bed sheets, you're selling restful sleep, right? So 2, once you have the problem, you need to understand the needs of your customer. So it's like addressing a specific problem like we just talked about. Remember that you're talking to a specific person. So you're not just like, everyone wants good sleep, right? It shouldn't be salesy in this way. It needs to be empathetic, understanding, and solution focused. So it's like you're talking to your friend, right? Girl, I know you haven't been getting good sleep. You know, Emma's just 4 weeks old, so I bought you these like amazing sheets because they're supposed to be really good for new parents who need to sleep really quickly, right? So that is like you're talking to a friend and like you're telling a story to solve an actual problem that a real person has, and not a real group of people, but a real individual person. 3, you are offering a unique solution or angle. So you're not just like, these are sheets, you've heard of them, right? Honestly, it's unlikely that you're the only person selling the only version of this on the internet or in a store or wherever. What makes your solution to their problem unique and different? In other words, why should your customer buy this instead of a cheaper version of it down the street, right? Why is what you're offering unique or different? Or who does it speak to more specifically? Not everyone who needs to sleep, but mommies who need to sleep, right? How can we narrow that down? Cool. 4, to answer common questions or concerns. Your sales page should not leave someone with a bunch of questions. It should answer anticipated questions throughout the text. So you want to put yourself in the customer's shoes. Again, this is that empathy coming back for you. Come up with questions that they're likely to ask. right? A good sales page is one step ahead of the customer, anticipating the questions they're going to have, anticipating the concerns they're going to have, and they can answer those questions and quell those concerns by being like, well, you might be thinking this, or you might have thought this, but here's this, right? So answering questions, quelling concerns. That's number 4. And number 5 is offer social proof. So you've probably heard this phrase before, social proof. You can't expect someone to buy something without proof that it works, right? You need testimonials, real testimonials from real people. You might include their picture next to it. It's really great to have a video if you have video testimonials, because those seem the most authentic. So video and previous customers' reviews, all of that stuff boosts your product or your service's credibility. So, question that I often get, what if the product is new and it doesn't have any reviews or it doesn't have any real credibility yet? You'll want to be honest, obviously, that it's a new product and that you're hoping maybe for feedback from these clients. So perhaps you're offering a discount because it's new. We know we've got a great product and honestly it's worth $300, but since we don't have a lot of feedback on it yet, we could really value your feedback and we're going to sell it to you for $99 with a full guarantee that if you don't like it, you can get your money back. So that's sort of those extra things will quell someone's fear about buying something without any reviews. So if you are offering something without any reviews, I think the best thing to do is just be honest about it. This is new. We need your feedback. Here's what we're gonna do to make it worth your time and to make it worth your money and to make the risk low. So you're addressing that risk. Again, that's the answering common questions or concerns. That would be a concern. No social proof, then you would address that by undercutting the risk. So it's a lot lower risk for them. 6, a clear offer. Your sales page has to be clear about what you're offering. If it's a complicated product, you might need a lot of copy to explain what your client is getting. If it's a big offer and it comes with a lot of stuff, then you're going to want to make sure and outline all of that. A clear offer, or CTA, CTA is call to action, that should not come too soon. The CTA shouldn't be at the top. Ready to buy? No, probably not yet. We need to get through all of the 5 things that we already talked about before we offer that clear offer. And it needs to be really clear to the client or to the customer what they're signing up for. So what should they do next? Should they book a call with you? Should they buy the product? What's included in the product? Again, make that really clear. When can they expect it? If it's a physical product or if it's a digital product, is it going to be in their inbox later today? Is it going to be in their mailbox in 7 to 9 weeks, right? Different things. Set those expectations and make that CTA clear. 7, once you have done all of the above 6, you're going to review your copy and check for honesty, making sure that you have kept in mind every step of the way that real person, that you're really offering a solution to their problem, that you are your social proof is all real and true, and every step of the way you have been honest and upfront and truthful and, of course, enthusiastic about the product that you're selling. People can tell when they're being sold, right? And people don't like it. We don't like for the lack of a better stereotype, we don't like a used car salesman, right? Be honest about what you're offering and don't be pushy, right? We don't want to be pushy. We want to be honest. Hey, this is what I have to offer. I think it's really great. Here's why. Here's why I think it would be great for you. It solves your problem in this way, and I know that it can do it because all of these people have said so. And if it's for you, I would love that. And if it's not for you, that's fine too. But here's why it would be great. So, honesty, no pushiness. 8, finally, you need convincing language, right? You need convincing language that is not just like, hey, buy this, right? We want to use descriptive words. We want to use powerful adjectives and adverbs and verbs that get someone to be excited about your product and really want to buy it. We want that convincing language. So once you have your step number 8, once you have that rough draft, and if writer's block plagues you, then check back a couple of episodes because we have a 5-step process to break through those writer's blocks. Writer's block blocks. That's Anyway, go back a couple episodes if you hit any writer's block. And it's probably time to bust out that thesaurus feature on Word. Boost your vocabulary. I do this all the time, no shame. I'll be like, awesome, right click. What are some other words for awesome? Because that's kind of boring, right? Any verbs, I'll right click and just use that thesaurus. Figure out what's more juicy, what's more fun. And those, my friends, are the 8 things that every sales page needs to convert potential customers into lifelong clients. Ooh, and I promised you my secret ingredient, didn't I? I did not forget. So whenever I create sales pages for clients, after I've written them and then I have redone my second draft, so after I have my more or less final rough draft, I always run it through a program called Hemingway Editor. This little baby has saved my life more than once. It is a free app, yes, Hemingway Editor, and it works really well for sales copy. You should download it for yourself, see what I mean. It's kind of there's a lot to go through, so that's probably a good subject for a future video. There's lots of juiciness in there. Subscribe below so that you don't miss that video, and go download Hemingway app. This is not a promotion. I didn't. I'm not getting paid for this. I just love it. So anyways, download that. See you in a few weeks for this follow-up video. And in the meantime, hang out, keep creating, keep building those dreams, following that one step at a time. Thanks for tuning in, y'all, to the Business of Storytelling. I am Caroline Cole. You can follow me on Instagram at Caroline Cole Stories or on Twitter at @C.Cole Stories. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of the above. See you next week. Bye.